All right, so here's video number 2. And this one is gonna be about how I got $20 last $20. Anybody could get $20. How I got $20,000 last year, or how I manifested $20,000 into my life. So where do I start? So I'll start when I was working at IKEA. So for a while, I remember for a while, like even before working at IKEA, but I know definitely when I was working at IKEA, I just would tell myself, like, if I had $20,000, if I could win $20,000, $20,000 this, $20,000 that, and I don't know why the number was 20,000, but that was a number that was on my mind all the time. $20,000. If I can get this, I would be okay. Like, I would be good. And I remember, because I was like, if I get $20,000, I'll either put it towards my student loans, I'll either pay off my car or something like that. I wanted to win $20,000, but God does what He wants and does what He thinks is best for you. So I'm with it. So, so basically for a while, I just was like, I want $20,000, and I can definitely attest that manifesting actually really works. Praying and manifesting, because you can't just depend on manifesting. Like, you can't just keep saying something. Like, you can, and the universe will understand, but I don't believe in the universe doing things. I believe in God doing things. So in the same token, where you're constantly saying something, constantly writing something down, and you can manifest it into existence, I do feel like you also do need to pray on top of it. You need to be asking someone, which should be God, but you need to be asking someone for something if you really need it, if you really feel like you need it. Not if you want it, if you think that you need it. And I felt like I needed $20,000. Like, I felt like I needed it. So for like a while, for like years, I was saying 20,000. I feel like since I was at IKEA, which probably was since 2016, 2017, I was saying I need $20,000. Like, if I can get $20,000, I would do this. If I can get $20,000, I would do that. So let's talk about when I got the $20,000 and when it finally came true. So the funny thing is, like I said, I kept saying it, and in 2018, technically, I got the $20,000, or it became a reality. So I remember, like, and I didn't even notice until I did some math. So I started working for this one company. I had moved from IKEA to another company, to a plumbing supply place, like designing bathrooms basically. And that wasn't the $20,000 jump, because technically I went from like, I did like a $10,000, $15,000 move, but it was worth it, because it got me to where I am now, which is $20,000 richer and furthering my career. So I was working for the one company, loved it, never thought I was gonna leave. Then all of a sudden, like, you know how like on LinkedIn, like you get those to me, I think they're like freaking spam like accounts that are like, do you want to become a recruiter? Come work for this, come do that. No. But then one of them actually had something to do with my industry. So it was like, I think it had like something like plumbing in there. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me actually pay attention. So it's like becoming a manager at a plumbing place. And I'm just like, huh, let's just like, entertain it. Like, I ain't, really pressed about it. But I'm like, I'll entertain it. And so, like, I'm entertaining the idea. And I remember the lady's like, be sure to ask for this amount of money when you're applying for the job. And I'm like, that's a lot of money. And this video is actually going to be short because I can't get into too much detail. But, like, I'm like, that's a lot of money, but I'm going to ask for it. And I made a video, and I'll insert it in here too. I remember, I'll actually insert it now. I have to tell you guys, speaking things into existence, throwing things out there in the universe, and having faith will get you to where you need to be. It will get you what your heart desires. I would have never thought that by me praying and speaking things into existence that I would have gotten what I want, or what you just read about. Like, literally for a year, I was asking God for $20,000. I was just like, I need it. It will change everything if I can get $20,000. No more, no less. I don't know why 20, but that was the number, like, on my spirit. And look at God, look at God, look at God. A $20,000+ raise. Things are changing. It's like literally crazy. And that's all I want to say. So, moving on. I remember when so that video that I probably inserted probably like gave away some of the stuff. But I remember when I figured out that I got the $20,000 when I did the math, because I'm like, yo, I make this much here. Like, I actually got $20,000, $23,000 technically extra. And I remember doing the math, and I'm like, yo, this job is mine. Like, I didn't even know until I did the math that there was no way I wasn't getting this job. Like, I already knew it. It was crazy. Me and the person I was interviewing with, we vibed. Our interview lasted probably like an hour to 2 hours long. I know it was definitely longer than an hour. So I would say an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like, we were just vibing. Like, I knew I was gonna get this position. I remember there was a short period though where they took so long to get back to me because certain people weren't there and I needed to get my second interview. I finally got it, and I remember because like my recruiter, she was like freaking, I wouldn't call her crazy, but she was definitely anal, and she was definitely good at what she did. And so I remember like that day, like she was like, let me talk to him and I'll let you know, like probably let you know in a couple days. That's what they all say. And I remember I remember I usually, like, when I get in the house, I'll just throw my cell phone anywhere. And I remember I didn't have my cell phone. I remember I go and look, and I'm like, yo, 5 missed calls. You already know. Your girl got the job. So that's why, and honestly, that's the reason why I actually have been going from YouTube for a while, because I've been more focused on this job. But, yeah, and it just was, like, crazy. I'm like, I really got $20,000. Like, I really manifested $20,000 into my life. So that backstory and the story was all to tell you that you can definitely I don't want to say get what you want or like get what you need, but if you pray and if you just write things down, or if you constantly think about something and you think about how it will better yourself, it will come true. Like, it will like literally come true. If you see yourself owning a business, if you see yourself doing something, like, it will come to pass. Like, right now, like, I have another goal, another dream. I don't know if it's gonna come true. I definitely I went out and emailed a whole bunch of CEOs about an idea that I have, and actually one of them got back to me, and I gave her the idea, so hopefully they don't try to play me, but I gave her the idea for this new thing that I think their company should do, and I want to work on it with them. We'll see what ends up happening, but I really feel like you can manifest things into actuality. I mean, there's plenty of YouTube videos talking about people manifesting things, and I believe in manifestation, but I also believe in praying. And so at the end of the day, rather than only manifesting or only saying, I need this, I want this, I need this, I want this, I need this, I want this, you also need to pray about it, because that's what will really bring things into existence for you. And that's how I'm like not $20,000 richer like in one lump sum, but I'm $20,000 richer a year. So at the end of the day, that $20,000 that I would have had in one lump sum, God stretched it over a lifetime, which is like not what I asked for, but if you think about it, it's 20 times better. Like, I'm getting $20,000 over and over and over and over again, whereas I could have got $20,000 at one time. That would have lasted me one time, or I can get $20,000 every single year. So for the rest of my life, I will be $20,000 richer. So it's just like, you gotta trust the process, and you gotta trust in God. You gotta, like, it's freaking bananas. Like, it's freaking bananas. And so to me, if there's anything that you need in life, I definitely say write it down. Keep thinking about it. Keep saying what you think or believe you would do with whatever you need, and pray to God about it. Because I had plans for the $20,000, and I'm doing what are in my plans. I mean, of course, I'm like, spending money on other stuff, but like my goals for my $20,000 were to pay off my car and to buy a house, and I'm still planning on doing that in 2020. That was what I was gonna do with my $20,000. It was pay off my car and or put some money towards my student loans and buy a house, and that's literally what I'm doing. I'm almost done paying off my car. I was supposed to pay off my car, and I wasn't supposed to be done paying off my car until August 2020. I'll be done in February if something else doesn't happen before. But I'll be paying that off in February of this year, which is crazy. That's a whole entire like 7 months earlier. I will be able to save for a house, and I'm paying towards my student loan. So I'm doing everything that I said I would do with being $20,000 richer, and I am so happy and thankful that God listened to me and that I am in this place to do what I am doing. And being $20,000 richer. So I don't know, I was just rambling on at that point just then. But yeah, so I hope that this video touches somebody and let somebody know that if a normal, because you know when you see these $20,000 richer or manifestation videos, it's established YouTubers who are talking about this stuff, or at least that's the ones that I come across, and I'm kind of like you got freaking 20,000 followers, you got 10,000 followers, like your manifestations are not really hitting home for me because we're on two different playing fields. But like me, I'm just a normal YouTuber with like, I think I have like 100 or less followers. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know if I have a block to where you can see it, but trust me, I ain't got nothing. And I'm a normal person, and I am now $20,000 richer. So if I can do it, you can do it. Just pray and be patient. Definitely be patient, because I have been asking for this for over 2 to 4 years. I don't know how long I've been asking for it, but I know I've been asking. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching my videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat and YouTube at Maya_love, or social medias. MAYA_LOVA. Why can I talk? Follow me on my social medias at Maya_love, at MAYA_LOVE, and I will see you guys later. Bye.